Hey guys, it's Julia, and today I'm going to be doing the Books Under the Christmas Tree tag. Okay, so I was tagged by Elliots to do this tag. It was originally created by, I'm not really sure, but I'll post it down below so you guys can go check out the original video. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. So the book that I would like to find under the Christmas tree this year would have to be Language of Thorns. It is one that I haven't picked up yet. I've seen it at like Target and I saw it at Sam's Club a couple weeks ago, and I just haven't bought it because it's $20 hardcover there, so I've just like kind of put it off. I think I could probably get it like cheaper on Amazon or something, but I've flipped through the pages and it's so pretty. Originally I haven't been interested in reading it because I haven't read any of the books taking place in the Grisha universe, but it's just so cool, and I think it kind of stands on its own. Like, you don't have to have read the books that take place in the Grisha universe, so I'm excited to get it and read it because it seems like it'd be a quick read and it has illustrations, which is super cool. So I would really love to get that one for Christmas. The next question is the best book that you've received on Christmas. I have never actually received a book for Christmas except for when I was way younger and I don't remember like what they were. I normally get gift cards. I think last year I got just one book related gift card, which I was really thankful for. This year I didn't tell anybody anything. Like, the only thing I told people to get me were books. I was like, if you're gonna give me a present, books or book gift cards, that's what I want. I just want anything to do with books, nothing else. Even my husband was like, what do you want for Christmas? I'm like, do you really even have to ask that? Because the answer is books. And he was like, and I'm like, next is what book gives you the Christmas feels? This book for me is What Light, which I cannot find on my bookshelf right now. I seriously cannot find anything on my bookshelf. I just rearranged it like a couple weeks ago, and I don't know if books are disappearing or if I just cannot find the book that I'm looking for or what's going on here, but it's freaking me out. Anyway, I read that book last year. I think I read it after Christmas time and really enjoyed it. It was a really sweet contemporary book that had to do with a girl who lives on a Christmas tree farm. During the Christmas season, she lives at the Christmas tree farm with her parents, and then during the off season, they live somewhere else. I can't remember exactly where it was, but I just remember really loving that book and just really getting some really like Christmassy, loving feels, and I just loved it. It was a really enjoyable read. Next is what book do you plan on reading to put you in the Christmas spirit? The book I'm choosing for that is the one that I've decided I've switched from for the snow challenge for the holiday readathon. I was gonna read Snow Like Ashes because it has the word snow in it, but I've decided that I wanted to read more of a Christmassy book, so now I'm going to be reading Let It Snow by John Green, Maureen Johnson, and Lauren Myracle. And this one I'm excited to read. It's supposed to be a movie, and I thought it was set to come out this year, but I think they moved it, or I'm not really sure what's happening with it, but it's like a collection. No, it's like a three different group of people, and it's like a lovey Christmassy story, which is my favorite. Like, romantic Christmas stories, I just like them a lot. So I thought that this one would probably be better to read because it's kind of what I'm in the mood for right now. So I want those Christmassy feels, guys. Next is what book from this year would you like to place under a friend's Christmas tree? And for this one, I am picking Empress, but because that is the second book, I'm also picking Diabolic by S.J. Kincaid and Empress by S.J. Kincaid, which is the second book to Diabolic, and I just got done reading it and loved it. Loved it. I have a couple books that I've read this year that I absolutely adored, but I really enjoyed that one, and it's fresh in my mind, so I feel like that is one that I would pick up to put under someone's tree, and I would just put them together just in case, unless of course my friend had already read Diabolic. Just depends on the friend, I guess. Next is a challenge, and that is to make a stack of green and red books and to share the titles. So for this, I just picked books that were the most colorful as far as the colors go because I thought that it would make my stack look better, and just look at them. Okay, so the first book on my stack is Emerald Green, which I've never actually read, and it was probably the first book that I added to my bookshelf, so it's kind of weird that I haven't read it. I haven't read this series at all. I started reading it and just didn't really care for the first couple chapters of the first book, so I never really got around to it. Next is Catching Fire, and I picked this one because this is my shimmery holographic one, and it's just beautiful, and I love the Hunger Games series. Next I picked The Frozen Tides, which I haven't read yet because I've only read the first and second book of this series, but I adored the second book, and yeah, it was a pretty green, so I put it on this stack. Next is Blood of Wonderland, which I also have not read yet, but I've read the first one and really liked that one, so I hope to get to this one soon. But yeah, that's my stat. The last prompt or question is the best way to spread Christmas cheer is to sing loud for all to hear, so tag some people. So I will go ahead and tag a couple people down below, and of course if you want to do this tag, feel free to do it as well. And that is really it for this video. I hope everyone enjoyed. If they did, please like and subscribe if you're not already, and I will see everybody next time. Thanks for watching. Bye!